Well, hello there. A friend of the channel that goes by the name of Roger Whittaker, he's got a Facebook page. He's got a Facebook page, and he's also got a YouTube channel. If I can find it, I'll put a link to his YouTube channel on here. But anyway, he put some stuff up which I found very, very interesting. So it's quite small, so I'll probably have to look quite closely at the writing that he's put down. But isn't it amazing how there's no money for old age pensioners and their heating? Yet, if you listen to this list, I won't read it all. I'll put little bits up. I'll find some juicy bits for you from this list. So, yeah. So we can't have pension heating, but we can spend 500 billion on an EU defence packet. We can spend 500 million. 500 million to France to stop the boats from coming over. We can spend 14 million pounds to Italy to stop the boats from coming over. We can spend 6.8 million on illegal immigration. That's 6.8 billion on illegal immigration. We can spend 117 million pounds to protect Muslims from the alleged far right. That's you and me, by the way. We're far right. Yes, we can send 500 million pounds to Africa for climate change. We can spend 22 billion on carbon capture, which I've said what they do with carbon capture is they release it slowly back into the atmosphere. What's the point in that? They can send 500 million pounds to foreign farmers. They can send 12.8 billion to Ukraine. Yeah, the dictator who's locked up all the opposition so that there's nobody that can fight him. And I wonder how much of that 12.8 billion pounds he's lost, because he says he can't find half of it. Oh yes, we're going to send 113.5 million pounds to Afghanistan. 226 billion pounds to Sudan. 8 billion pounds to China. It's ridiculous, isn't it? And yet we can't afford £300 per pensioner for their winter fuel allowance. Spend 90 million pounds to Ethiopia. 17 million pounds to Hamas in Gaza. 1.6 billion pounds to India. Now India and China have both got their own space projects. They send spacecraft into space. We're paying for that, not the Chinese. We are paying for that. We're giving the money to China and they're sending it to the moon. Makes me mad. Oh, here we go. We're going to send 9 million, but it's now doubling. Sorry, that's 9 billion. That's doubling to 18 billion. That's 18 with 9 noughts behind it. To Mauritius, for the Chagos Islands. We're sending 110 million pounds. I've lost it now. To Nigeria. 133 billion pounds to Pakistan. And they bloody hate us. 76 billion pounds to South Sudan. 65 billion pounds, that's million pounds to Syria. 5 million pounds to Tunisia. Yeah, all Arab countries, Muslim countries who absolutely want to stab us in our backs. 77 million pounds to Yemen. Now, that's an awful lot of money. I haven't read all of it because the list goes on and on and on. I might just post it on the community page. But I'm absolutely livid. I'm absolutely livid. We're letting our pensioners die, but we're sending that much money overseas. And what do we get in return? Absolutely nothing. Starmer's what he's going to send peacekeeping troops out to Ukraine to protect their borders. And the funny thing is, President Putin has actually offered to send peacekeeping troops out to London and Manchester. So we'll see how that goes. No, I'm joking about that. He's not really going to send peacekeeping. But I think we do need peacekeeping troops. And I don't know if you guys watched Crime Bods. Did you watch that? And the police? Oh, it's getting bad. Well, it's taken 5 years for this bloke to get justice. He took some money out of a bank, and the bank took the money out of his account twice. So he went back to the shop where the money came out, and the bank said to him, go and ask them for your extra 50 quid that we took out extra by mistake, and they'll give it to you. Anyway, the manager phoned the police and said, this guy's trying to get money out of us. And within 90 seconds of him turning up, he was pepper sprayed, kicked in the family jewels, and stuffed in the back of a police car, saying that he was being obstructive. And yet they hid the video. The video then turned up online, and it's taken him 5 years now to get justice for that thing. I wonder if he got his 50 quid back. Anyway, yeah, the police jumped on him, saying he was being, what's the word they use? They said he was being causing something to disturbing the peace. Yeah, well, he wasn't. The video that surfaced from the security guy's camera proved that he wasn't being disruptive at all. He was just saying, look, I've got a letter from the bank saying you've got to give me 50 quid. Anyway, that's something else from the news. But yeah, rambled on 7 minutes. Terribly sorry again. But at least if I cut it short, I won't have to cut out the midterm adverts. So I'll see you later. Bye then.